In the top stories, a juvenile among those charged in the shooting of a visitor, one business reporting significant growth, and a new party venue for this year's crop over season. Welcome to Nation News for Monday, March 24th, 2014. I'm Natasha Beckles.
At Courts, every day we bring affordability, convenience, innovation, and style to over 1 million customers in 11 countries. From homes to communities, we are proud to make a difference in the lives of many across the region. Courts, bringing value home.
3 males, including a 15-year-old, have been charged with serious bodily harm and unlawful use of a firearm in connection with the March 12 shooting of Canadian visitor Jonathan Hubble, who was shot and injured at a Bath St. John residence. 31-year-old Damien Omar Brathwaite of Kendall Land St. John and 21-year-old Kyle Gill of near Danesbury Blackrock St. Michael were expected to appear in court today along with the juvenile. The trio was also charged jointly with Rick Jabari Clark, 24, of Phillips Road, St. Stephen's Hill, Blackrock St. Michael for the offense of aggravated burglary in connection with the same incident. Meanwhile, Clark, Brathwaite, and Gill have been charged along with Siobhan Jamario Pitt, 23, of Kendall Land St. John with aggravated burglary at a residence at Glen Burnie St. John on March 3rd. In other news, police are investigating the unnatural death of 66-year-old Norman Fort of Welchman Hall Main Road, Welchman Hall, St. Thomas. Fort's body was found hanging from the roof of his house by a family member about 4:20 this morning. In the midst of a tired economy, some companies in Barbados are seeing growth, and one such entity is in the business of offering insurance. According to management of the Insurance Corporation of Barbados Limited, the company has grown leaps and bounds in the individual life insurance field, with a 58% increase in new business last year and a further 50% projected for this year. CEO Ingrid Innes told the media, with that momentum, ICBL has restructured some of its services and will be launching new insurance products, which she says shows their faith in the market despite the current state of the economy.
Normally, in a situation like this, I guess companies would not embark on repricing their products, and because it is costing us a lot of money to reprice our products and also invest in technology. But we think that it's the appropriate time to do it. So while a lot of us internally have been working hard, to make sure that we have the foundation in place for when the economy gets better.
Partygoers will have an additional venue to get their fete on this crop over season. Minister of Culture Stephen Lashley officially launched the new Fete City at the gymnasium of the Cigarfield Sobers Complex, which will be open from May 1st to August 31st. Fete City is an initiative of Gymnasium Limited, which is celebrating its 21st anniversary, and the National Cultural Foundation, producer of the Sweetest Summer Festival. It will be open to promoters and anyone who wants to hold an event. Mr. Lashley said Fete City will be of great benefit to all who have some involvement with the facilities.
Whether you are a promoter of events or whether you are a potential sponsor of our initiatives, here we can provide many features. Of course, a safe and convenient location with ample seating and ample parking. The venue, as you know, is not affected by weather conditions, and it is hoped that the promoters, event planners, and other cultural practitioners will take advantage of the very attractive packages that will be offered.
Barbados and Grenada are joining forces to improve the fortunes and future of teenage parents. A project called Improving the Life Opportunities of Young Mothers in Barbados and Grenada was launched today at UN House by a number of organizations, including the Caribbean Policy Development Center and the Barbados Family Planning Association. The 18-month project, which is funded by the Maria Holder Trust, is designed to provide young mothers with job skills and counseling. And the Executive Director of the Family Planning Association, George Griffith, says the project is one that is worthy of support.
It's very easy sometimes to look past persons in our society who might not have voice enough or the political clout to demand attention. This project really is about that. Making sure that our young people are given the opportunity, in cricketing parlance, to take a fresh guard.
Across the region now, Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago Kamla Persad-Bessassar has called on Minister of the People and Social Development Glenn Ramadar Singh to submit a report on his alleged disorderly conduct on board a Caribbean Airlines domestic flight from Tobago to Trinidad earlier this month. Calls have intensified for her to dismiss the minister after a flight attendant made a report to police and airport security that the minister's hand touched her breast when he reached for her identification badge, which was pinned to her blouse. Ramadar Singh has denied claims he had any physical interaction with the flight attendant, but said his alleged refusal to follow her orders was due to fatigue. In sport, West Indies women have made a winning start to their World 2020 campaign when they beat England by 9 runs in their Group B encounter earlier today. Defending 133-7, they restricted England to 124-9, with medium pacer Deandra Dottin snatching 4 for 12. Unfortunately, the West Indies men had a much rougher time yesterday. They lost their opening match of the World 2020 Championship to India after producing a limp performance to go down by 7 wickets for 129 runs. In reply, India reached their target in a canter of 19.4 overs. West Indies head coach Otis Gibson says the players are mindful of their errors and are working to eliminate them in the next match.
Today gives us an opportunity to sort of look at what happened last night and try and make whatever adjustments we need to make to our mindset of playing the spin, whether it be looking for more singles or being more diligent in trying to get the ball over the ropes. You know, it's something that we've come back to work on, and you know, I don't believe that the Bangladeshi spinners are different to the Indian spinners. You know, so they'll probably have a different approach. So we just have to have a different approach also as batsmen.
Meanwhile, Barbados crushed arch rivals Trinidad and Tobago by an innings and 60 runs inside 3 days to make a bold statement in the regional 4-day championship yesterday. Spinners Ashley Nurse and Suleiman Ben shared 8 wickets as TNT, resuming the day on 44 without loss in their second innings following on, were bundled out for 199. This was a marginally better performance than the 120 they made in their first innings in reply to Barbados' 479. Barbados will play Jamaica in the next round, which starts on Friday. And finally, we in Barbados may not be much help since our black-bellied sheep aren't very shaggy. But the Irish are in a rush to find more than 1,000 sheep as they prepare to host this year's Golden Shears World Championships. At least 6,000 sheep are required for the event dubbed the Olympics of Sheep Shearing. Organizers say they need ewes aged 12 to 14 months to ensure that all competitors are supplied similarly shaped sheep. The 4-day competition features competitors from 38 countries. And that's Nation News for March 24th. I'm Natasha Beckles.